The courageous accountability model at the core has three important C's: character, courage, and commitment. Now we know those words. They're very common in our language, but they have a lot of power to them, maybe some fear to them, and I want to chat with you just for a minute about that. You know, character is about doing what you're supposed to be doing, keeping your commitments, being an authentic person, but it's not easy to do. It's very hard. And in fact, without courage, you can have the best belief in yourself about your character in the world, but if you don't have courage, you will not be able to respond to the standards of your character when you face difficult situations. You just won't. Courage is the key. So it has to be in there. And then commitment. That's what keeps bringing us back when we start to deviate or have deviated. We've got that commitment. We get back on the bicycle, so to speak, and we start riding again. Now, I've been working in leadership development 18 years full-time. I can tell you that these three right here encompass the real heart of leadership because it's about trust. If you're going to be leading people through the courageous accountability model, they have to trust you. They have to trust you that you are committed and that you are doing everything in the same degree that you ask them to do, with the same character, courage, and commitment. And when they see that in you and that you're being authentic, then they're going to trust you and they're going to be willing to serve you and to follow you and to kind of put their lives in your hands, so to speak, as their leader. So, making sure that you're aware of what your commitments to your character are. What are your non-negotiables? Telling the truth, keeping your word. There's lists of those that we have with the honor code on our website. If you haven't got a copy of the honor code, there's one in the book, there's one on our website. Hope you'll check that out. Review those and you'll see they're not easy to keep, very difficult. And then take a look at your courage. The Courage Challenge card is also in there. The Courage Challenge is to lean into the pain of your doubts and fears and do what you know is right, even when it feels uncomfortable or unsafe. You got to go do it. And finally, the commitment to keep coming back. Character, courage, and commitment. In the book, I use the example of Admiral Stockdale, Commander Stockdale in the POW camps, because he suffered so much, like all of our leaders did, in order to be authentic and to be the leader that we really needed. He was presented after the war the Congressional Medal of Honor for his courage and his leadership in a very difficult situation. Well, we're not going to get a medal like that, but I can assure you that if you lead with character, courage, and commitment, your people will want to follow you. You will have a badge on you, a badge of being authentic and someone who's trusted. What a great badge that is for a leader, to be trusted, to be seen as authentic, and to be the kind of person that others want to follow. I'm going to challenge you to work on that. And just believe if you work on your character, your courage, and your commitment, it's going to be a big payoff. And the most important one in the subject that we're talking about here is you'll be able to lead and execute the courageous accountability model and build a culture of accountability.